we die. Here we are, killing ourselves in. We just need one more hit, and we might just live forever. Oh, here we are, we're going down with this shit.
Hey, it's JC1424 once again with NASCAR Thunder 2004. And in this episode of our second season in career mode, we're going to be completing race 10 of 36, which is going to be at California Speedway for the Auto Club 500. Yeah, whenever these races were really freaking long and hard to get through. And in the last episode, we went to Martinsville Speedway where we finished in 12th place, luckily, because Christian Fittipaldi left pit road, and that brought out a caution. And I think like 10 laps before that, Terry Labonte was trying to pass me, even though there was no room, and he crashed into the pit road wall on his own. I can't take any blame for it. Aside from that, you know, getting that finish and the cautions and crap, we made a bunch of enemies. We'll go ahead and take a look at that right now. Yeah, Ricky Rudd, Kurt Busch, Case Mears to be worried about, and then these guys, I guess, a little bit too. But Johnny Benson still likes us after Talladega. And here are the standings right now. We're still in 18th place. Yeah, we're 7 points behind Ricky Rudd, 30 points behind Michael Waltrip. I don't know how things are going to turn out in this race. We might be able to finish in the top 20, I hope so, just to keep the sponsorship on as long as possible, or as good as possible. But looks like Jeff Gordon is 31 points behind Tony Stewart right now, and there's really nothing else to look at aside from that. Let's go to the race weekend. We're using KCal Gaming's paint scheme today, obviously, because it's California, and he lives in California. Click Quick Select, and get to qualifying. Kurt Busch won the race at Martinsville, being our 9th first-time winner this season after 9 races. Maybe we'll have a new first-time winner in this race. You know, Dale Earnhardt Jr. hasn't done so yet. My biggest concern going to this race would be me overheating the engine, because I've decided to use preset 6 gear ratio, because preset 7 is practically setting up for failure, because my car has no freaking acceleration whatsoever. On this one, all I have to worry about is letting off the gas every now and then I'm in the trap, so I don't, you know, go into like freaking 9,500 RPMs or whatever I'm trying to say. Just using this lap to warm up. I got negative 0.5 on the wedge, and then 23 psi. Don't have to let out the gas in the corners until the tires become worn. Okay, how was this first lap? 24th. I can't actually do that. I won't be able to keep my freaking secondary sponsor. They want me to get 15th place consecutive races. You know, just keep on doing that to keep the happiness up. I think I'll let the gas for just a little bit going to turn 1. You got freaking commentators saying crap. So that was a 38.86. I want to see if I can aim for like a 38.4 if possible. Try to arc it in very well to turn 3. Going down on the apron. It's really starting to slide up towards the wall. Oh my goodness. Was that good? I don't know. I think I scrubbed off a ton of time just trying to not hit the darn wall. What do we get? 38.32. That's actually a lot more better than I thought it would be. 6th place. Okay, we're starting in the top 10 and we're on the outside. That sucks, obviously. Kenny Wallace is starting on the front row, so that's a free position. My biggest problem when it comes to the start of the race is the fact that my car still can't accelerate well, you know, going through like 2nd and 3rd gear. In 4th gear, it's really good at getting out the corners from what I've seen just practicing this race. But at the start of the race, I think I might want to get out of everybody's way so I don't break apart the top 5 from the rest of the field and then not be able to pass any more cars once I, you know, actually get going. Yep, there they are. Jeff Gordon on the pole. Got Bill Elliott next to me. And see Matt Kenseth, Ryan Newman right next to us. I'm going to let Bill Elliott by. And he's going to shift into 4th gear. And that's where my car just starts losing it all. So some of these guys are going to have to get let by. I want them to be able to stick with the leaders. You know, once they're all by, I can stick with them just fine. I think we're good. I just don't want these guys to get too far away from us. Probably the smartest decision. We got Robbie Gordon in alternate paint scheme right here next to us. So I went from 6th to 12th. And I'm still, you know, in the top 20, so that's all good. Just got to catch these guys, which should not really be a problem. I just thought to myself, I don't want them to break apart from the leaders, because then I won't be able to continue the draft after I've passed some cars. Because, you know, if you hold up some people in the start, then everybody in front of you gets away, and then you can't get to them because, you know, after the other guys line, you've already made the passes, and you don't have draft anymore. I don't know how else to say it. But, yeah, long-ass 25-lap race. We go hard into turn 1. I mean, it doesn't look like it's that much of a problem right now with the needle getting into the red. It's kind of, I'd say, like 8,800 RPMs. But in the draft, if I'm in there strong enough, it will put me in like 9,500 RPMs, and that's not very safe. Okay, we've caught him good enough. I'm hitting the brakes and crap, laying off the throttle just because I don't want to go sliding up into him too hard. Well, there's Kenny Wallace, starts 2nd place, and now he's getting a position lost by me. try sharing the draft with Kurt Busch, who is pissed off after Martinsville, like we just saw a while ago. They are still kind of spaced out in front of me just because I've taken me all to catch up to the leaders that I had to let by. Still hitting the brakes and letting off the throttle and crap. Just want to make perfect corners. If I don't arc it in properly, I've got to do something just to make sure I hold my line good well. Rusty Wallace is blocking me. Just to make sure I can have a good dive into turn 3 right here. We'll get right past him. Trying to make sure I can stay at the bottom, just tapping the brakes a little bit. Imagine this on tire wear, the way we just slide back off across the center of the track. That is not going to be good on tire wear. We're in 10th place, which is really good. Need to run down the front stretch. Don't want to be on the outside of Kurt Busch right here. I think I am right now. Oh, they actually have to hit the brakes so they have more power than I do. Maybe it's just how their cars are set up or how they programmed to drive this track, but they do hit the brakes going to the corners. We'll have to do that next time we come here next season. I might not even need to use preset 6. I probably wouldn't be able to just because I have so much more power. I would definitely overheat the darn thing trying to. I know I can get to up to like 200 miles per hour with this setup right here. It's nothing special, it's just what the preset for the gear ratio is. It's something I used to do a lot back in the day, like when I was doing like the season mode stuff. I always had it for California and Michigan with preset 6 instead of 7 because I always thought it didn't make sense how it was practically set up for failure with just hardly any acceleration off the corners, and I was never getting very close to the red. It was never redlining. We passed Bill Elliott. Top 5 are starting to pull away from these guys in front of us, so see if I can push one of them towards them just so I can make sure we can still be grouped together. We're not grouped together anymore. I have anybody to draft with, obviously. I just said it a while ago. Not turning very well into 3, but trying to dive underneath Kurt Busch. Just draft with these guys. I need to try to pass them because that's going to keep me out of the draft, and I need to push these guys towards the rest of the top 5. That's very necessary. Jimmy Johnson's got him checking up. Jimmy, stop blocking. Damn moron. Okay, diving into 1 right here. I know Jimmy Johnson's going to try stopping me. Kurt Busch is going to check up. Come on, let's push Jimmy. Let's catch that top 5. We need it. Jimmy Johnson, why are you on the bottom? Actually, he's going to try blocking me, so I should just go to the top and he'll go wherever I go. I think he's catching him. Oh my goodness, I have so much freaking wedge taken out to the point where the car's sliding all the way in. And, yep, I just said it. That's the tire wear right there. Golly. Well, we had a good first run, but yeah, I think it's dead at this point because Jimmy Johnson's getting away and Kurt Busch he's really spaced out from him. I get back around Kurt Busch, but I think 7 is the best we can do at this point. Oh my goodness, why do I do things like this? I'm down here, man. I don't know if that was my fault. For some reason, it didn't trigger any rivalry. Trigger any rivalry. English language. I too dumb to speak it. And I still got these guys behind us because, yeah, now my tires are starting to get more and I can't really take advantage of anything. Oh my goodness. Like, I've slowed down so much, but my car is still starting to wash up. That's the thing is, we're only like halfway through the first run just because it's such a long damn race. I hate that, which was the 400. I think that would be like, 20 laps, maybe a little less than that. Yeah, I'm being patient. You shut up now. I'm trying to catch back up to Kurt Busch, but I don't have any grip. I'm all out of it. The thing is, my tire pressure is not really that low, so the tires, they just shouldn't be wearing down this quickly, but our car is not that up to par yet, obviously. These guys are trying to split me 3 wide. I don't know where Bobby Labonte's going, but let by Bill Elliott. And Mark Martin trying to get underneath me. Don't dump me. You're supposed to be cleaner than that. You're Mark Martin. I figured he'd know that was a pass he was not going to be able to make. I'm trying to get Bill Elliott to pull me past Mark Martin down the stretch, but yeah, I'm not that fast. So I'm going to have him on my inside going to this corner. Oh, Bill Elliott's starting to let both of us by, I guess. Or just him by. He's holding me up at the same time. I don't know how to say it. Yeah, I get on the brakes. He was on the outside blocking me. That wasn't going to work. Now I've got Mark Martin pulling. We've got a great race over here just to see who can finish in the top 10 and who can't. Of course, this is early on, so we got pit stops and everything soon. Oh, my goodness. They have so much more grip. That's what the true problem is. To be honest, if we didn't have tire wear on, I'd probably be able to win this race. Because I'd be able to consistently just make my way through the field. But the moment tire wear kicked in, it was all over. This is a really great California race, though, isn't it? Oh, dive and attack, absolute terrorism into turn 1 underneath Bobby Labonte. No, I didn't even get underneath him. But yeah, as long as my commentary is offensive, we're keeping things interesting, right? Because it's about to get not interesting because no one can take advantage of anymore with the tire wear. They could still pass Bobby Labonte into 3 right here. Keep underestimating how much my tires are worn, though. Oh, my good. Hard on the brakes. Golly, the car gave up on me. And everybody's going. I want to take my pit stop on like lap 12, but Bobby Labonte's not too pissed off because the contact wasn't that hard. But honestly, I thought I would have to brake just a little bit more and we wouldn't make contact. But the moment we made just the slightest touch, it was all over. We got the stupid magnet physics bullcrap, the biggest of problems in this entire game. That lost us a ton of freaking time. Lost Bobby Labonte time too, but he's Bobby Labonte. I'm not really in a battle for position with him in the point standings. I just want to make sure I get a top 20 in this race. I don't know if it's possible after all that time. We just lost right there. My pit crew can do a really good job, though I haven't really been able to upgrade them that much recently. Ricky Rudd got past me and Bobby Labonte just fine. I've still got the draft of Bobby Labonte. So he's only 30% pissed off after that. So I did the best I could, obviously. And all these guys are going off pit road. Which is obviously a true sign that I should take my pits up as soon as possible. Otherwise, I'm just running several laps on worn tires, which is not smart. But yeah, I'm going down pit road this time. I can pass Rusty Wallace before we go into turn 3 so that I can have the bottom and everything. Get onto the right analog so I got better control of the car. Okay, just throw it in there. Bobby Labonte's staying out. I can see he's all the way at the top of the freaking racetrack. There goes Rusty Wallace. And I'm going down right here. Go underneath Ricky Rudd. Oh my goodness, car. And down to 60 miles an hour, which is actually the pit road speed limit once you get in. But you get 4 tires, no damage to repair. After all that contact I just made with Bobby Labonte, it's surprising I didn't have any damage. You know it could have been worse. And I don't have any adjustments to make to this car. At least I don't think there's anything I can do to make it that much better. If I turn down the tire pressure, the tire's going to wear down faster. I'll have more acceleration at the beginning and more grip and all that stuff. As far as the wedges go, I'd probably spin the car if I went turning it down. I ain't turning the wedge up because this car is practically perfect at the very start. Just no mistakes, you guys. Get back on the track and hope that I didn't lose 20 freaking positions. Wind up in like freaking 30th place. I doubt I'm still going to be in the top 20, but maybe I can fight my way back into it. Who knows? Go, 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 go. Oh my goodness. Yeah, like freaking 30th place. Probably even worse than that. I hate pit crews. Pit crews suck. Okay, we'll get on the track now. There's Kenny Wallace. We're going to fuck him over. I can't turn. I can't turn. Why? Maybe the reason why is because I'm too busy paying attention to my freaking mirror. No. I can't make him check up. It's not working. Make you check up. Okay, 28th place. People are still pitting. Fuck off, Jamie McMurray. So, maybe, just maybe, we can get some of those positions back and get that top 20. I know Kenny Wallace is completely free. Is that Bobby Labonte finally going down pit road? Well, that's definitely a free position because he just probably lost a half second on those worn tires of his, more than me. Have to run down the front stretch. We're going to pass this guy. That is Jeremy Mayfield and another car right here. This is going to be for 23rd, and we got Bobby Labonte coming up. So, that'll be 22nd. But I don't know if there are any other cars that stay out as long as Bobby Labonte did. I think Bobby Labonte just led a lap, though. It's not my problem. The only problem I have right now is whether or not I get a top 20. Is this a car that's up there in front of us? Please tell me this is for position. Who is this? That's Dale Jarrett. Yep, that's for position. So this should put us in 21st. We still got people going down pit road. I don't know if any of these guys are like leaders that were really far away from us and it actually will help us, but Ricky Craven, Kyle Petty, that's 21st, and there's a car coming off right over there. I see him. Okay, we're going to get a top 20 in this race. Lesson be learned, guys. It is very important that you put it on preset 6 in your first couple of seasons. I didn't do it in the first season because I forgot that I used to do that stuff, and I was just throwing a bunch of default setups in. Ward Burton, you've got your Caterpillar so far up my ass, and I don't like it. Go away. This is not going to be an easy position to keep because he's got like 1 lap fresher tires, and that means everything to the game. Then you got Bobby Labonte who's on the move. We're going to be passing this car up there in front of us really soon. He's trying to pass us. It's a 37 car. We're still getting position. People all those taking pit stops. Freaking waiting all the way to like lap 16. So forgetting about that. So, yeah. I honestly thought they all start taking pit stops, 12, 13, 14, 15 at latest. But we still got people heading down pit road or coming off right now. So, even if these 2 guys behind me manage to get by me, we're still going to get our top 20, which is fantastic. And then you got Ricky Craven, who's slow as fuck. So, there's that. Damn, Ward Burton. You know, it really sucks whenever Ward Burton has got almost the same quality equipment as we do, but he's doing better than us. It's them fresh tires, though. I'm trying to clear him, or have him clear me, so I can dive into turn 1 past Ricky Craven, but you ain't making it easy, man. Well, at least he didn't brake check me, ridiculously hard or something. But yeah, this has definitely been a really good California race in terms of the quality of racing. Very much worth watching. It's probably a really long video because of how long the race is and no cuts being thrown in there. I don't know if we're going to have any before the end, though. I know we're going to stay in front of Ricky Craven. Don't know about getting back around Ward Burton. Bobby Labonte is definitely getting around us. I know that much for sure. Ward Burton's pulling me off the corner. I didn't mean to hit him. I'm trying to block him, but sensitive freaking directional pad. He'll be back. Oh my God. Bobby Labonte. I'm just trying to hold you off as long as possible so I can have your trap. But yeah, he's going to get around us off the corner. Oh my goodness. Yeah, he's pretty freaking pissed off. I figured he'd be more pissed off after me cutting him off like twice. But in this situation, the clean passing or whatever has gotten it decreased. Or increased. I'm not knowing how negative numbers work. Well, he's gone. Freaking 3-lap pressure tires. You know that's going to count. We're getting away from Ricky Craven, so I think we're going to be finishing 17th place in this race. Your leader comes off turn 4. The white flag is going to be out for him, and Jeremy Mayfield's actually starting to catch up to me, but I think I can maintain this position. I just got to take some perfect corners considering what tire we are on right now. And commentators talking about the leader. Please tell me it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. and we could have ourselves our 10th first-time winner of this season. That would be hilarious. But it might have been like, Jeff Gordon could start on pole. Who knows? Dale Earnhardt Jr. I don't even know where Dale Earnhardt Jr. started because he wasn't behind me at the start or next to me. And damn it, car, don't you give this. Yeah. Well, I got the front bumper to clip my back bumper, so that's going to send it back quite a bit. Just enter turn 3 aggressively and be at the bottom. Okay, just hit them brakes. The brake's good. Just grip the bottom. Getting a little loose now. I'm going so much slower than I need to be. And also Michael Waltrip. But we're going to protect 17th place. My apologies for the contact, Jeremy Mayfield. No. 17th place here at California Speedway. Great run. It's not nearly as good as our past 3 that we had last week. But, streak's over. Jeff Gordon got his second win of the season. After that second win, Jeff Gordon gains 20 points on Tony Stewart's lead and is now 11 points behind him. So maybe Jeff Gordon can win this championship. Brian Newman, Kevin Harvick. I don't know about Bobby Labonte. I don't think I set him back in that race because I was holding him up quite a bit. Did we gain any positions in this one? Nope. We're still in 18th. 13 points behind Johnny Benson. I'm guessing he was already in front of me because I don't recall him finishing in front of me in that race. I never actually saw him. Unless it was like maybe during pit stops. But I swear he didn't finish in front of me in that one. Then we've got our driver spec levels. Ricky Rudd is still a little bit ticked, but as far as everyone else goes, really nothing to worry about. Bobby Labonte's rating went down a lot more than I thought it would after that race. And you got Bill Elliott, Kenny Wallace, Johnny Benson for allies. I guess that had something to do with like those 2 guys starting near me when we did that race. I probably did a lot of share trafficking just to get myself along. Awards. Dale Earnhardt Jr. was the fastest driver in the race, but he didn't win because I guess he didn't start very well at all. I don't know where he started. Jeff Gordon, pole award, led the most laps, just dominating. And Kevin Harvick was making up the most positions. Darn Kevin Grubb. Ward Burton made the move of the race. That better not have been on me because that's bull crap if it was. Okay, team management. I think our shop edition for the body just came in. Yes, it did. That was the body forming tools up there. And I think my next upgrade should be an engine one right here. Engine dyno, engine power plus 10. Added benefit allowing specific engine to be built. How much was this going to cost? As soon as possible is $1.5 million. I'm sure of that by just like $20,000, I think. So I think the best choice would be to not go telling him to do it in 12 races, even though it's probably how long it's going to take me to save up enough to buy it in 6 races and, well, then still do overhauls and repairs and stuff. Thing is, I'm not overhauling and repairing stuff every single freaking video. It's like I do 2 things, then I do 1 thing, it's back and forth, so I'm not spending a bunch of money all at once. So I think in 2 or 3 races, maybe, we'll go ahead and buy the engine power thing, the engine dynamo, whatever the hell it's called. Engine dynamite. Okay, let's go to the garage. And we got 1 more race to do on this equipment right here for the chassis because this one's still being overhauled. What is this going to be again? 59, 58? Well, that's, golly, horrible chassis. I need to get rid of that thing whenever this thing comes in. Okay, engines, yeah, because it's the chassis that's not done yet, then it's going to go ahead and be the engine that we have to do something with. Yeah, the one that we just used, we're going to go ahead and overhaul it because it's going to increase the durability, which means the ratings won't go down too quickly whenever we use it. And then the efficiencies can go up by 1. We're really just wasting all the money. You know what? I need this money. I really need this money for whenever that engine dyno needs to be bought. Okay. And bodies, yeah, we got nothing to do in there because they're still doing work on that. And our sponsorship, happiness goes up by 2% for UAW because we finished 17th. And we got this qualifying 15th place. I started 6th, so yeah, we're doing a good job. I mean, if I didn't have preset 6 going to that race, I probably wouldn't able to do that. And then 65 happiness, the same thing as Coca-Cola because I got 2 sponsors in the same place. Or 2 of the same sponsor in different places. I'm sorry, I'm fucking tired from recording this exhausting ass video. I can't speak right. But I'll see you guys tomorrow whenever we go to Richmond for the Pontiac Excitement 400. I have a bad history with Richmond in this game. Well, at least in my career mode right now. So, I don't know if my car is better enough to actually do anything with this race. But see you next time. That's that, and episode over.